Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. It's a special day for me today because I started my career in Sharjah back in 1998, and I moved up the ranks, hopefully working with Dubai South, and today I'm back to Sharjah. So, His Excellency, thank you for inviting me. It's a special day. How many of you have heard of Dubai South? Thank you. Dubai South is home to Al Maktoum International Airport. We are hopefully going to be the largest airport in the world sometime soon. And we are also home to Expo 2020. So it's a great project, great initiative. And I've been on this program for almost about 12 years now. This is my 13th year at this project. And I don't think project management works there. I think we have to look beyond the concept of program or project management to understand how exactly do we get working with mega projects. So today I'm going to introduce a concept called program management rather than project management. So I feel that I'm the bad boy of the seminar today because I'm going to try and put across some facts of the profession to let you know exactly where we are with project management today. I represent the Project Management Institute. So these are facts from the PMI's Pulse of the Profession report 2016-2018. This is world statistics. It says that in today's world, 88% of all organizations in the world believe that strategy is extremely important. We believe that we have to put down our objectives, we have to put down our KPIs, we have to put down our initiatives, we have to put down our metrics on a piece of paper. And then we sit down and we say, all right, how do we get it implemented? It's great to put down on paper, it's great to have all the CEOs sit down in a room and start thinking about what is strategy. And 88% of all organizations believe that strategy implementation is absolutely vital. But the fact of the matter is that 61% of these very same organizations actually have a problem implementing the strategy that they produced. So it's 61%, so only 17% of organizations can actually implement their own strategy. This is the current state of affairs in the world, a world where we are looking at about 3.3 to 3.6% of growth, having all the disruptive technologies around us. When we look at the implementation of these strategic implementation, we look at organizations and we ask them, do you really understand what project management is? I mean, this is a project management congress, and all of you in some way or the other are connected to this industry. But do you realize that only 54% of the world organizations really understand the business of project management in the truest sense of the word? So when we look at how much is the world getting impacted by wrong implementations, the answer is obvious. In the Middle East, the percentage is a bit better. So we're looking at around 63%. And I'm not very proud of the fact that we are 63% as compared to 54% because we got the oils and we got the real estate and we got the construction. But when we look at the number of millions wasted in project management, the alarming statistics show for itself. For every 1 billion dirham invested in projects around the world, we approximately lose around 11% of its value. I had Edmund coming up, I had the other people from SAP coming up, and they explained to you details on artificial intelligence, details on virtual blockchains, but this is where we stand right now. 11% of our value being lost with wrong implementation. In the Middle East, it's about 8% of your total project money. So then we look at why do projects fail? What is the fundamental logic of failure? This is what organizations seek. This is what organizations want. Organizations want agile. Organizations want the fact that people understand how to make strategic decisions faster. Organizations, we keep hearing this word agile so much. We talked about principles of Kanban and Scrum and as compared to waterfalls. But then, do we realize what agility of an organization really is? Agility of an organization is simply the fact that we can adapt to changes better. We have better change management. Agility is nothing but looking at risk management in a much better manner. Agility is about leveraging technology in the right manner. So when we look at agility, this is what organizations really want. So then, can project management, in its truest sense of the word, deliver us agility? When we look at this, and we then look at the concept of project management beyond a simple project, we then look at master developments, master planning, master urban development, and then we'll start to look at project management and say, will this function really work? Or should we go into program management? Because if I'm going to take the Expo, if I'm going to take Dubai South as an example, will project management of 140 square kilometer really work? Will project management get me the world's biggest airport or get me the Expo running on time? This is what I have to think for myself. So let me take some time to look at project management versus program management. I'm no way in any way trying to downplay the other, I'm just trying to put across the point. When we look at this word, I'd like to start with definitions. I'd like to start with the concept and the basic definitions as discussed by PMI. From a definition standpoint, projects are temporary endeavors undertaken to create a unique product, a service, or result. You know it all, we've been there, we've done that. Programs, from a definition perspective, are a group of related projects that if you manage them together, you will get benefits, not the word products, the word benefits and control that you would not get from managing them together singly. And I was thinking of what kind of an example should I come up with if I were to put this concept across. So let me start off by thinking of a very, very basic example. What do you think a website is? Project or program?
Both.
Project mostly. What do you think a building is? Project, programs. Very bad example, for me at least. What do you think weight loss is? Why suddenly now, all of you know that weight loss is a program, not a project. Because weight loss is a group of related projects, correct? You have project number A, which is diet. I can never do that. Project number B, which is exercise. Project number C, which is sleep. Let's just take these conceptually. And when you look at a program, it's very possible that one or two of these projects are extremely successful. Your diet plan worked perfectly, your exercise went perfectly, but you still did not get the number that you wanted. So your program benefit, which was losing the 10 kilos, failed. Your projects were successful, but the program failed. And then it's also possible that all the projects within your program were successful, which means you got your 10 kilos, but then you were not able to transition it and you were not able to sustain it. So program management goes beyond the delivery mechanism of project management where we just try to achieve something. We look at sustainment models, we look at transitional models, which is the essence of a larger scale of projects. So my example today was to bring across a simple organizational portfolio. Everyone in this room has an organization that contains within a portfolio. You have products, and services that you sell. So I'm just taking a simple example of, say, a transportation department, a municipality, or an RTA, whatever you call it. And these transportation companies would have a set of portfolio products. They would build buildings, they would have tunnels, they would have the Select, they would have the parkings, they would have products and services within each line of their business. So every company that we work for, SIVA, Expo, RTA, everybody has a list of products and services that they offer back to the community. So my question is, if RTA were to be called in by the Expo, I'm sorry, I'm giving out my area of examples. But if RTA were to be called by the Expo and told, listen RTA, you are the transportation department of this emirate. Can you please come over to Expo and provide the services? What would RTA initiate? A project or a program? Because RTA would look at their whole list of products and services and say, now we have the Expo, how do we manage transportation? RTA would look at the list of products and start identifying those lists of products and services that need to be taken to the Expo. And this set of products and services would be given to somebody, and that somebody would be head of projects, program managers, program directors, whoever it is. And he would be told, go get me the benefit. He would never be told, go deliver the product. He would be told, go get me the benefit. The benefit could be tangible money. So RTA would tell their program directors that, go get me so many millions from this particular program, or he would say, go get transportation right. So there would be a list of benefits that would be decided by RTA and told, go, let's achieve it. And a program manager would have to take these set of related projects now and deliver it at the Expo. So the bus gets related to the bridge, the parking gets related to the trams get related to the monorails, and that's how relationships are created in a program environment. When we look at program management, we talk about benefits. We talk about intangible benefits, we talk about tangible benefits. Tangible benefits, money. Intangible benefits, brand value, customer satisfaction, customer journeys, all of that. And when we look at the concept of program management, we have a totally different life cycle. Program management looks at domains like strategic alignment, looks at domains like benefits management, governance, stakeholder engagement, as compared to project management, which looks at initiations and planning and executions and control. So we have a fundamental conceptual change in our thinking. We look at benefits rather than products. We look at governance rather than control. We look at stakeholder engagement rather than planning. When we look at the overall organization portfolio, programs will deliver multiple related projects. A set of projects that hopefully will deliver us benefits. Programs will contain projects within it. And it's not the program manager's responsibility to go ahead and start micromanaging projects. He's not going to work against the project manager. The project manager has got his own responsibilities to fulfill. When you talk about project managers as compared to program managers focus on change. If benefits have to be realized, if RTA needs to make X amount of dirhams from the Expo, then that is the only consideration a program manager would have. A program manager would not care so much about the actual projects that's going on. He would be more focused on the benefits. Program managers focus on strategy. Program managers focus with business benefits. Program managers focus on change. So agility is part of his blood. When we talk about project managers, they're more about scope, they're more about risk, they're more about delivery on schedule, on concept, on strategy. To wrap up this presentation, and I am on time, to wrap up this presentation, I'd like to emphasize on a certain concept. Projects and programs are both ways of delivering strategy. This way or the other, you have to deliver strategy. But the language, the domains, is what makes it different. Language influences behavior. Programs and project management, for me, is nothing but strategic initiative management. We are both responsible to deliver strategy. At any level, at your level, as a project manager, at my level, as a program manager. Thank you.